Hello again, toy car collectors. I hope everybody's doing well out there today. I want to take a few minutes and talk about and show some older Playart vehicles in my collection. I think some of the most interesting vehicles to collect, at least for me, are the older oddball brands. And I do pick them up whenever possible. Of course, Playarts is one of those brands that, long gone. So Playarts are interesting. They did some different scale vehicles. Now this is a larger scale Scania cab. About the same size as an old, like a Matchbox king size. I don't have the trailer for it. I believe this would have had a pipe trailer on it. It's actually the only Playart vehicle I have of this scale. Now some of these are going to be in rough condition, and some are going to be in excellent condition. So a nice heavy cab over engine truck, quite heavy. Black interior, you can see the steering wheel, separate piece, tan steering wheel. And yeah, it'd be awesome to find one of these scale, like big rigs, or some of these in really nice condition. But that's the only one I have to show, so I'm going to start with that one. So, like I said, the Playarts can kind of come in some different sizes. And they have some different wheel variations. I want to show these two little smaller scale Ford cabs. I don't have any trailers for these either, but obviously a huge difference in scale from the bigger Scania truck in the background. Yeah, I still like these quite a bit. And these actually have two different style wheels on there. I would call these wheels on the front one here more like the flower pedal, maybe style rim. And these have more of a circular style rim. So there are definitely some rim variations on these old Playarts, or wheel variations. So the next I want to get the other two monsters out of here, which are these basically steroid Mini Coopers on steroids. And they are quite large. Mini Coopers should be mini. I mean, the casting itself is cool. The red one's a little bit rough. Separate, steering wheel, its own separate piece. Got sort of the, like I said, maybe the flower pedal. They kind of look like a flower. Style wheels on them. But ridiculously oversized. Now this next one, this is a cool car, but it's in rough shape. That's a BMW. Good junkyard car. Like I said, junkyard cars look good as a group. Or if you're looking at them from a distance, they look great. And sometimes the only version of that car you may ever find is a less than perfect one. So sometimes it's good just to buy that junkyard car when it presents itself. So cool casting of a later 70s era Beamer. Now all these so far, these are all Hong Kong, I believe. That's got that sort of circular style wheel or hub on there. Now here's the other, I guess what I call that other style of rim. Now this Mustang here, one of the very first ones I ever bought. Excellent condition. I love Mustangs, so it's a great car. The little console in the middle. So pretty cool. I remember when I bought that one, the same day I recall I bought this particular one. It may have been my very first two Playarts. That's a really nice Mercedes. Again, very good condition on that. Steering wheel is a separate piece. Separate pieces for the lights there. A quick look at the base on that. It does have a plastic base, but still a very nice car. Now I got a couple of the older style Playarts. With these older style wheels. That's a Toyota. And yeah, these seem to be the hardest cars to find with this style wheels. And I don't have a single one that has all four hubcaps on it. This guy here, unfortunately, is missing a hubcap. But other than that, still a cool casting. Even in its slightly played with condition. So that's cool. There's the Toyota. Now, here's another old one that had the same style wheels, but all the hubcaps are missing on that one. But it still looks great. And that is the Isuzu 117 Coupe. Rather unusual casting, I might say. I don't think I've ever seen another company make that, but certainly possible. Be a type of thing an old Tomica would probably have an old casting of that, maybe. But super cool car. Like I said, looks great with the junkers. Looks great with that sort of beat up BMW there. Now these are just some of my Playarts. I figure I have another maybe 15 or so in varying conditions. Some trucks, Mercedes ambulance, two couple Greyhound buses, the Mercedes police vans. I know there's a few more. Can't think of off the top of my head. Yeah, some of those weird sort of almost Japanese-looking trucks. Oh, including that truck I did the video on where the kid had around his neck in that old 1970s era episode of Hawaii Five-0. I did a video on that. Strange video. Interesting video. If you're interested in Playart, you might want to check that out. Anyways, I'm saving my favorite three for last here. And that is this Caprice here, fire department car. Excellent condition. Always good to have a good fire department car in your collection, or a whole bunch. Your chief and your battalion chief, and some of those people, drive a civilian car, or more civilian looking car. They're not all riding on the truck. And here's a civilian version in green of the same Caprice. A little bit of playwear. I love the color on that. Still an awesome car. But I say my absolute favorite vehicle, Playart vehicle for last, and actually it's one of my favorite vehicles in my whole collection, probably top 10. And that is this Greyhound bus. And I've had this a real long time now. I've seen pictures of a Tomica Greyhound bus that looks very similar. Not sure if maybe it's the same casting, but I'd like to get my hands on one of those. But yeah, this is an awesome bus. Small scale. Excellent condition. Got a little bit of a rub on the roof, but that's okay. This is from the late 70s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, awesome. I love buses as far as my collecting, and certainly I think Greyhounds for me would be the sort of the favorite of all the buses. So anyways, there's a bunch of Playarts in varying conditions. Yeah, it's not all of them. But I'm always happy to be able to add one to my collection. They're getting very difficult and hard to find nowadays. So I'm always appreciative of what I have. And speaking of that, I want to acknowledge that I just hit 400 subs here a week or two ago, and I do appreciate the fact that I have people actually watching my videos. And I appreciate all the nice comments folks leave, and hopefully people continue checking out my videos. I got a lot of cool stuff planned, and hopefully maybe some stuff you're not going to see on other diecast channels. Thanks for watching, everybody.